Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks update video. Now in this video we'll be covering the updates as of today, which is 0.6.21. As always, we'll go over the new features and changes that have been made, and finally we'll test a few of them out here in the world of Stormworks. Now if you're enjoying this videos, comment below and let me know. I'll like to see any of my future videos. While you're there, don't forget that like and subscribe button and click the little bell icon to be notified of any of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So that all said, let's get straight to it and get started with the update. So for this week's update, the feature the devs have gone ahead and added is the new tank track components. They're actually going to be 6 of these components that they've added in. It's going to be 3 wheels and 3 gears. Now, tank tracks is something that we've been waiting for a really long time here in Stormworks. Obviously, people have been created in the past and actually made their own using different hinges and different types of things that shouldn't probably, and none of them have actually worked great in the past. However, the devs have finally listened to our cries and have gone and added in proper tank tracks, which I'm really excited about, and I'm sure a lot of the community are really happy to see. Now, as I said earlier, they've gone ahead and added 3 types of gears and 3 types of wheels. Now, obviously you can see here we have the actual wheel itself. There's 3 of them. Now, it's large one, small, medium one, and also a small one. Along with that is we now have another large one, another medium one, and another small one. As I said, these are the gears here on the left, also called the drive wheel. I call them gears. And then we have lastly is going to be the actual wheel itself. So you can see here, the large ones are quite large. You can see here just by placing them down, they are absolutely massive. We also have the medium ones, a little bit better in size, still quite large, but pretty decent. We'll leave those on there for now. Along with that, you also have the small ones. So you can see here, we're just going to place the small ones down. Now, as you can see here, this is going to be a 1 wide track, whereas this is going to be a 3 wide track. Now, all of these actual gears, which I'll call them, which they are called drive wheels, actually have inputs for power. So you can power these out pretty easy, just obviously connect any power to them. Nice and simple. Along with that, we also have the wheel pieces here. Now, once again, you have your large one, you have your medium ones, and you have your small ones. Now, you can see here, I'm just going to place one up here, and I'll show you exactly later on what they're going to do. And I'm just going to take another one and place it over here. Now, just be wary that when you are placing these down, guys, that you make sure you have your direction arrows on it, because as you can see when you're placing them down, you can see which is the down way and also which arrows are meant to be going in which direction. So you can see those are all facing the right direction. Now with these actual wheel pieces themselves, you can see here they do not take any power. Only the actual gear or sprockets, whatever you want to call them, do take the power. Now, how to get the actual tracks on them? These will spawn automatically when you spawn your creation in. As long as you have 2 or more gears or wheels, as I call them, then you will get a track. So I'm going to quickly spawn this in and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So you can see here the large ones that have gone and spawned in have formed a track piece that goes along them, and the same goes with the small ones. Because we've gotten all these in the right direction, they have gone and spawned in. And that's pretty much all it is. It's just cosmetic as far as the actual track goes, whereas these are actually the proper gears or wheels that we have on there. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. They look quite nice. Obviously, as I said, you have the 3x3, the 1x1, and you also have the really large ones. I don't know what the large ones are going to be used for. I'm sure the community will get creative with that and make their own. But yeah, really nice little updates this week. Really happy to see that they've gone ahead and added these in. Now, to finish off with this, I've actually gone and built a vehicle to showcase these new gears, which is really cool. I'm just going to go ahead and spawn in. You can see we've just got the actual gears and the tank tracks going along the sides of them. Nothing fancy, a couple of gearboxes and clutches and engines and so on and so forth. I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on here, and you can see just by going ahead now, your actual tank tracks are completely moving, which is absolutely awesome. And these do handle real well. Now to turn, I've just used some clutches just here and there, so I can turn on a dime if I want to. But they handle real well and they go off-road quite well too. They grip quite well too at the same time. Just be wary, obviously there is no suspension on them. This might come later, hopefully. You could obviously get creative and build your own suspension for these. Just remember that obviously it all needs to be one entity. You cannot split these out into different entities, otherwise the track element of this will not form. But yeah, really cool. I think they look absolutely amazing. And that's it for this week's update. If you want to see the full list of changes and fixes, make sure to go check out the Stormworks official Discord server. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found out somewhat entertaining and informative as always. And we'll see you in the next one.